Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to 3 Minutes to Midnight. So in the last episode, a dam was blown up by the looks of it, and for some reason everyone in this town has now lost their memories, including our protagonist here, Betty Anderson, and her best and only friend, Linda, the mechanic. And now we are about to go and enter this, or rather trespass this town hall via this window presumably, because the mayor is now stuck inside and she can't apparently leave because of this angry mob. So without further ado, let's go. And let's also find out that what her relationship is with us. Is she our mother?
Who are you, and what are you doing in my office?
Well, that's what I would like to know too.
I asked you a question, young lady.
Yeah. Mrs. or is it Miss or Mrs. Mayor? I'm in charge of recruitment for our sorority. Hello, I'm the mayor. Miss Mayor, Betty B. Bettison from the Going Grey Herald. So you think it looks like rain? Okay. Let's go with this.
I'm in charge of recruitment for our sorority.
My sorority years are behind me.
Oh, that's okay. In Alpha Delta Pi, age is just a number.
The amount of time you would face in prison for breaking and entering is also just a number.
Good point. Let's keep it that way.
Oh, okay, we just leave. Oh, never mind, we just come back.
That's right, Fossil. Back by popular demand, it's Betty!
How are you even getting in here?
Well, let's not tell her that. Okay, I have a candygram for one Eliza Barrett. Sure.
I have a candygram for one Eliza Barrett.
Eliza even.
From a secret admirer.
I do not do secret admirers.
With a personality like that, no wonder.
Okay, well let's just tell her that we have something important to say.
Guess who's back? Did you miss me?
Do you really not have better things to do?
At the moment, no, not really. Okay, we got something important to tell you.
I have something important to tell you. I think we're family!
I thought you said it was important. Let me see that.
See? You can't deny the resemblance. I think you're my mom.
You think the mere assumption that I'm your mother entitles you to break into my office?
Yes?
What do you want anyway?
I just want to know what's really going on. And, I thought we could maybe work together? Mother and daughter on a mission kind of thing?
Whether we are related or not is irrelevant. Everything that needed to be said I already addressed in my speech earlier. What more is there to know?
I don't know. You tell me.
Okay, well, so I guess she is going to be the second protagonist of the game besides Betty. A little bit disappointed because I would have liked to play as Linda, but oh well. What was the explosion that woke me up? Why does no one remember anything? You seem to know more than anyone else. I want to know why. Honestly, I don't think she knows any more than we do. Where's my dad? Yeah, that's also a good question. Where is he? Is this a single mother household? Well, let's first things first. What was that? What was the explosion and what happened to the dam?
What was the explosion that woke me up?
Unclear. Plus, I have more concerning issues right now.
More concerning than an explosion?
My thoughts exactly.
Yes. Now, if you don't mind, I have an antenna to fix.
What happened to it?
The generator that powers it is broken. With the telephone lines down, fixing it is our best shot at making a distress call.
I see. Maybe I can help you with that.
Doubtful.
That will not be necessary. The sheriff and I will handle the situation.
You trust the sheriff more than you trust your own daughter? Well, daughter that she doesn't remember, to be fair. Are you sure it's wise to trust the sheriff with electrical repairs? How could I get back to Linda? Well, you trust the sheriff more?
You trust the sheriff more than you trust your own daughter?
He has a backlog of successful operations under his name.
What operations?
Well, you only have the records of your dismal academic performance. Would you
Ouch.
like me to explain it all in detail?
I'm good. I'd prefer not to cry in public. I'd better go and check on Linda, see if she wants to join me in drowning my sorrows.
Are you talking about Linda, the mechanic?
I guess, unless there are 2 Lindas in town.
Perhaps you will not be as useless as I had anticipated.
Thanks.
Okay, listen. The generator is located near the southwest entrance of the park. I need your friend to inspect it and repair the malfunction.
What's in it for me?
Did you just not offer to help?
Yeah.
Never mind. What do you want?
I wasn't really. I don't actually really know that what do we want from her specifically. Some kind-hearted words of motherly love. Well, that's one thing. To call you mommy, a family hug, a warmer welcome. Kind-hearted words of motherly love.
Some kind-hearted words of motherly love?
You mean something along the lines of, "Good morning, honey. Did you sleep well? Here, have some pancakes."
That sounds nice.
Yeah, exactly that.
Let us make a deal. You procure the mechanic's help, and then I will see about granting that request of yours.
Jackpot! Off I go, Mom. I won't let you down.
Okay, nice. We didn't get to explore that place a bit more. The barber and the offer he couldn't refuse. Yeah, something tells me that Linda can't leave her workshop without the permission of that barber guy, the guy who looks
Protection payment? What protection payment?
The one preventing us from wasting this place.
But you own this place.
Who are you again? And who am I? Everything is so confusing.
For the 3rd time, my name is Marco De Luca, and my patience is running low, ragazza.
I've lost my memory. How do I know I haven't paid already?
That's a very nice tool set you got there. Move. Yeah, this will do. If you want it back, bring what you owe to my associate at the mansion. With juice.
Wait, you can't just...
Jesus.
Pleasure doing business with you, Miss Valentine.
Hey, you! What was that in there? I'm talking to you, Mammoth! What's the matter? Cat got your tongue?
Don't try to act tough now, Betty.
What's wrong? Cat got your tongue?
Yeah, I figured something like this would happen. Or that we would have to deal with the mob.
Linda, are you okay? What was that all about?
Oh, you mean that Italian hooligan in his fancy suit? It's called extortion, Betty. Somehow I owe money to the wrong people.
Did he hurt you?
Only my pride, but he took my toolbox. Guess the guys from Rhino Co. remember?
Oh yeah, we read about the very unfair and totally illegal contract. Yeah. So I was right. So she can't leave this place unless we also need to get her tools back, presumably, but we also need to presumably pay the mob as well and deal with that the guy at the barber, the one that looks like Danny DeVito. Anyway, the mayor is my mother. Can you believe that? Tell you what, I'll deal with that guy and you help me fix the generator. Well, let's tell her who our mother is.
The mayor is my mother. Can you believe that?
The mayor, huh? You think you could ask her to get my tools back?
And disappoint her even further with this mess? No thanks.
Okay. Well, we have to just deal with them.
Tell you what, I'll deal with that guy and you help me fix the generator. All I need to know is what I'm looking for. Can you describe it to me?
Tall, dark, and handsome. Enjoys long walks on the beach, classical music.
What?
And wants to travel the world before taking over its father's multinational company. Oh yeah, it's also a box. With tools in it.
Yeah, we
Sounds
saw
like
it.
the most eligible toolbox in town.
Instead of playing hero, why don't you just report it to the sheriff and see where that goes?
No, it's better if I handle things on my own.
Alright, but be careful, okay?
Oh, look at you, all worried about me.
Oh, shut up. I'm already regretting this.
I'd better get going. But before I go, I just have one question. Have you ever tried being nice?
Yeah, once in the summer of 1942. Worst 3 seconds of my life.
Okay. Yeah, it's a shame that we can't play as Linda. And what was that symbol there? Was it... No, did the game just autosave? Well, presumably so. I don't think that there's anything really to do here. So let's just leave. Well, she did tell us to go and talk to the sheriff first. And I would also agree. I would also do that. That would also be the first thing that I would try. Obviously. But somehow I doubt that he's gonna be much of help. Oh hey, there's that shopkeeper lady here. So the business is back in business. Well, let's go to the sheriff's office.
What cheapskate bureaucrat put the post office inside the sheriff's department? A good way to ensure that your mail won't be stolen, I guess.
Oh yeah, it's not a bad idea to combine the post office with the sheriff's office in a small town like this. I believe in a... That's either King Kong or Bigfoot. And I believe that must be an X-Files reference. Okay, so now that veteran guy is still here. What kind of case were you people on before the explosion happened?
I shouldn't mess with an ongoing investigation. Money laundering, drugs, murder, kidnapping, communist espionage, and chipmunks.
Chipmunks? Okay. Police radio, and let's just use the highlight feature here. MacGyver's guide, aha. Sounds like something that could become handy. Can we pick it up?
Paperclips and bubblegum. MacGyver's guide to fixing it all. One bullet at a time. A guide to sheriffing in the 20th century.
We can't pick it up, can we?
Paperclips and bubblegum. MacGyver's guide to fixing it all. Paperclips and
No, we
bubblegum.
can apparently
MacGyver's
pick it up.
guide to fixing it all.
Can't pick it up apparently. Fantastic donuts.
Fantastic donuts and where to find them.
Okay. Donut box.
There are no donuts left. But I won't complain if you bring more.
Oh yes, donuts. The main cuisine of every sheriff. The main source of food. That lickage looks really nasty. File cabinet. Well, let's talk to the sheriff.
Still playing pretend, I see.
Still plenty of space down in the cells, Betty. Anyway, how can I be of assistance?
Let's see. Does the name Ryko Co ring a bell to you? Have you heard anything about the mansion? Oh yeah, the mansion where the mobsters are. I need to report a crime. It seems you can't get rid of your friend. Yeah, him. Well, let's ask about the Rhino Co first.
Does the name Rhino Co ring a bell to you?
Rhino Co? Never heard of it. At least not that I remember.
Any idea what they might be involved in?
One thing's for sure, Betty. It's not an ostrich farm.
Yeah.
Nothing gets past this guy.
Yeah, clearly. Well, let's report a crime.
I need to report a crime.
Oh Lord, what happened now? Murder? Kidnapping? Chipmunks?
No, none of those. Wait, chipmunks. Anyway, we were at the junkyard and
Who's we?
my friend and I. Well, technically it was only my friend Linda who got robbed.
What did they take?
My friend's toolbox, all pets in town, a life-size replica of Bela Lugosi as the ape man, a bucket load of acorns, the real sheriff. Yeah. I kinda wanna say the real sheriff. Fuck it, let's say it.
The real sheriff.
Oh, damn!
Do you want my help or not? What did they take? For real this time?
Okay,
My
okay.
friend's toolbox.
Yeah.
Toolbox? Sorry, Betty. I've got more important things to worry about right now.
Yeah, like what? I need your help now. Have you heard anything about the mansion? Well, seriously, dude, we need your help now. I mean, you don't seem to be very busy here right now.
I'm serious. I need your help now.
I understand that, but I have bigger fish to fry right now.
Here we all are looking for our memories, and this hack is grilling carps.
You know, why don't you both leave my office and go find the real sheriff?
I don't need the sheriff. I just need someone to help me.
Since you and Ben seem to be on the same page, why don't you ask him for help?
Criminals are like comics. They think they can get away with everything. If we want to get them, we can't do this by the book. We'll get guns, plastic bags, shovels, and a cheeseburger with fries.
Okay.
Cheeseburger with fries?
What? Thinking makes me damn hungry.
Anyway, Betty, as I said, you're gonna have to find someone else to help you with this one.
Well, crap. Okay. Well, can you tell me anything about the mansion?
Have you heard anything about the mansion?
You mean the mansion owned by Frank Cooper, the barber?
Phew! How much does that guy charge for a haircut to afford that place?
Yeah.
Maybe it's because he's the only barber in town.
Or maybe it's because we're all werewolves, and he makes a killing on the nights of the full moon like tonight.
If we were all werewolves, that would explain the memory loss.
Oh god.
We cracked the case, Sheriff.
Indeed we did, Ben.
Guys, the full moon is out. Wouldn't we all have turned by now?
Yeah, good point.
I told you, Fako. That's the stupidest idea I've ever heard.
Wasn't it your idea?
What side are you on?
Yes, Betty, whose side are you on?
What? How? When did this turn on me?
Yeah, maybe Betty is not that dumb after all. But yeah, something tells me that running a barber shop is not this guy's main source of income. Mainly extortion.
It seems you can't get rid of your new friend.
Tell me about it.
You're reading each other's minds. Oh, that's so cute, you two.
Hey, anything he can do, I can do better.
Then help us.
I haven't seen you do anything other than stand here and complain.
And I'm even better at that than you are.
This is going to be a long night.
Anyway, I should go. I've got stuff to take care of.
Buying earplugs for the mayor's speech?
What speech?
The mayor is giving a speech at the town hall to address the situation. It should begin shortly.
Well, I better get going then.
Didn't she just didn't she just have her speech earlier? Okay, well, evidence room. We can't seem to be able to interact with it, and cells downstairs. I wonder if there's anyone being held here.
Ew! What's that smell? It's like someone didn't shower for a year. Or longer.
First aid kit. Montezuma's Revenge Laxative. That's a weird thing to have in a first aid kit shelf. Truth serum.
We won't lie to you. This stuff doesn't work.
Okay.
We won't lie to you. This stuff doesn't work.
Okay. Well, crap. So we got a convict
Has this
here.
ever happened to you?
It's pizza day! Come on, prisoner. Time to get up.
Don't be too cruel to him.
Not even for pizza? Jeez.
Yeah, apparently not. This one is empty. No one is here either. So there's only one convict
Oh god,
apparently.
that's disgusting. Please don't make me look at that again. Ew, what's that in the toilet? It's everywhere.
What, toilet paper?
If I gaze into the abyss any longer, it's going to start... Wait, never mind. It's already gazing back. This cell hasn't been cleaned for so long that the dirt ended up claiming the cell for itself.
Mm-hmm.
Should I call a therapist now or wait for the nightmares to settle in first? You've already taken so much from me. Don't make me do it again. Enough! From now on, I decide what I look at, and this cell remains unlooked at. That does it. Now you see it?
Wait, what?
Now you don't.
Okay. That was random. I don't hate it. Okay. I mean, Betty is just a joy. She brings joy to my life. Okay, is there anything else that we can interact with or even possibly take with us? Wall plug, what does that... Seems to be a sheriff's badge.
Courageous, resilient, tenacious, indomitable, and a shining beacon of community service. The United Brotherhood of Carpenters bestows this commemorative plaque to the Sheriff's Office Chair for its 100 years of active duty.
Ah, it's for the chair, not for the sheriff himself. Okay.
I'd rather not spend the night in a cell.
So the
This
right
radio is our best chance of getting some help. If we can restore the power supply, that is.
Oh yeah, right. And
I'm not touching anything in the sheriff's office. Wouldn't have pegged the sheriff as a believer in the paranormal. But considering how this night is going, I wouldn't be surprised if this guy showed up too.
yeah, good point. We can take a look at the file cabinet, can
That's a lot of criminal records. But what town doesn't have a foundation built on crime, am I right?
we? Yeah, especially when you have apparently an Italian mafia kind of mobster here. No wonder. Maybe he's the only actual criminal here. Oh, could we have gone here earlier? I don't think so. I guess we talk to the shopkeeper next.
Finally, someone came to talk to me. I've been dying for some chit-chat.
Okay. By the way, who are you?
Lorraine, my dear.
Nice to meet you, Lorraine. I'm Betty.
She looks kinda creepy when she smiles like that. Everyone in town seems to be having trouble with their memories. Yeah.
Everyone in town seems to be having trouble with their memories.
Oh, that's not possible. Everyone, you say. My memory is crystal clear.
Is it? Do you know where your family is? What's the first thing you can recall? Do you remember your customers' names? I don't remember where I was going with this anymore. Well, where's your family? Do you know that?
Do you know where your family is?
Oh, of course I do. Don't be silly. My family is... they are...
What's the first thing you can recall?
Tonight? I've been here the whole time.
And before that, do you remember anything?
Well, of course I do, hun. Don't be silly. This morning, I...
See? You can't remember either.
Yeah, apparently not.
I don't remember where I was going with this anymore. Let's change the subject. Hey, Lorraine, can you help me with something?
Sure, hun. What seems to be the trouble?
I highly doubt that she can fix the radio or help us get the tools back.
I'm looking for this big fella. Nice suit, angry face, carrying a toolbox.
I saw that man just a while ago. He was talking with that barber over there.
Well, that's not surprising. It's actually expected. Yeah, okay.
I would love to keep jibber-jabbering, but I have things to do. See you later, Lorraine.
Okay, so I guess we go to the barber shop next. Ah, well, there's the man himself.
Before you say anything, ragazza, I don't know what got into me.
Cut the innocent act, mister. I know who you are and what you're up to.
Make cosa are you talking about? I'm nothing else but a humble barber.
I don't know about the humble part. I'm not stopping until I get my friend's toolbox back. My friend's contract is abusive. That can't be legal. Yeah, it can't be legal. How about you make me one of those free wigs? I wonder, I'm gonna need to have a wig at some point to disguise us. Did you find out who popped your memory? Well, the contract is clearly abusive.
My friend's contract is abusive. That can't be legal.
People never read before they sign.
No, that's
We
true.
can't be held accountable for dropping a little reminder here and there.
Aha! You're admitting to extorting the townsfolk.
Extortion? Nonsense! It's just protection service fees. Capisce?
And if someone doesn't pay...
Careful how you finish that sentence, Betty. You wouldn't want my razor to slip and give you a new haircut, would you?
The joke's on you. My hair's drawn this way. I'm not stopping until I get my friend's toolbox back.
Seriously? Don't you have anything better to do?
No. I know you have it. You are a reasonable businessman. Surely we can work out some sort of deal. Well, we know you have it.
I know you have it.
I'm a barber, not a handyman. What would I want a toolbox for? Besides, if your friend was more responsible about paying her debts, she wouldn't have a toolbox problem. Just saying.
Did you find out who popped your memory?
No, non-lafato, unfortunately. I've been quite busy getting to know myself. I've discovered some exciting stuff. Care to hear my story?
Well, I mean, sure.
Woo! Can't wait to hear it.
I was born in Calabria in the 1910s. Mio padre and mia mama decided they couldn't provide for us working drought-stricken fields. So they took us to America, to Chicago. Here I learned English and...
Calabria, Italy. Can I still change my mind? Let us allow him to keep going.
Calabria, Italy.
No, Calabria, Ohio. Porca miseria, of course Italy. Anyway, you want me to continue, or you're planning to keep interrupting me?
No, please, do continue.
Sorry, go on.
My partner and I met working in a barber shop back in Chicago. We were doing so well that it wasn't long before the word spread, and it spread fast. So, we decided to show some initiative and establish our own business elsewhere.
I also want to show some initiative to my mother. Any advice?
Well, doing what she asked you to do instead of wasting your time here would be a good start. Anyway, after the incident, we had to seek help from our friends in the government. So, long story short, that's how we ended up relocated here and started our new company, Rhino Co.
Why name your company Rhino Co? What's this incident you mentioned? And tell me more about your partner. Maybe it's the black guy who stole the tools. Why Rhino Co?
Why name your company Rhino Co?
People used to call me the Rhino back in Chicago.
Rhino? You look more like a possum to me.
So you're a comedian, eh? Why
In
don't
a
you
way,
accompany me into the dark alley and tell me more of those jokes of yours?
Sorry, I'm more of a crowded street type of comedian.
Yeah, especially when standing next to an angry Italian barber mobster. Now that I think about it, Rhino Co is a pretty odd name for a barber shop. Well, it does say Frank's Barber Shop and not Rhino Co. What's the incident you mentioned?
What's this incident you mentioned?
I could tell you more, but then I'd have to, you know.
Kill me?
Oh, Betty, you're hilarious!
Wait, but you didn't say you wouldn't.
Yeah, nervous laughter. What about your partner?
Tell me more about your partner. When did he get into the toolbox collecting business?
Marco? Collecting toolboxes? Nonsense.
I know what I saw.
It's a confusing night. A word from the wise, ragazza. Instead of throwing around wrongful accusations, perhaps you should direct your efforts towards paying what you owe.
You'll pay for this.
No, you will.
How about you make me one of those free wigs? That's a pretty random thing to ask all of a sudden.
How about you make me one of those free wigs?
Make you a wig? What do you take me for?
A barber?
A Serenella Merida. I keep forgetting. Let's talk price then.
Read your own sign, buddy. Free.
Frank Cooper doesn't even wish you buongiorno for free.
Oh, it does say free
Let me
wigs.
see that sign. Damn, it's true. But it's a one-time only offer. How do I know you didn't already get one?
You remember making me one?
What do you want it for?
I mean, what do you care? So I can make a disguise and ask you for another another free wig? Marco's too stiff. I think a wig could cheer him up. I want to create a double of myself to replace me at school. I want a tall beehive wig to bother people at the movies. Damn. I just want to say this.
So I can make a disguise and ask you for another free wig. And another. And another.
Good idea. But you shouldn't have blabbed your plan to me.
Oh, fiddlesticks!
Would Marco really want a wig? He was bald, right? Let's say this.
I want to create a double of myself to replace me at school.
I don't think the world's ready for two of you.
I want a tall beehive wig to bother people at the movies.
Ah, I knew your type always did it intentionally.
Marco's too stiff. I think a wig could cheer him up.
Marco doesn't need a wig. He's perfect the way he is.
You know what? I'll think of something.
Tell me when you do.
I mean, what do you care? Why we want a free wig?
See you later, Frank.
But I guess.
Hey, one more thing before I leave. How did you find out all those things about yourself?
I found certain records from the Federation of Barber's ink stored safely in my house.
Yeah, sure. Maybe he got his hands on some of those criminal records at the sheriff's office, and that's how he learned about it. But yeah, like I was saying, I believe that we need a legit reason to get a free wig. Also, I don't see any wigs here. I hope that they haven't. I hope that he hasn't already given them all away just yet. Shit, I think I lost track of time here and how long I've been playing here. Should we just play some more? I mean, may as well. We haven't even solved a single puzzle yet. Well, so we can go to the diner, but didn't the sheriff say that the mayor is going to have a speech? Although I'm pretty sure that she already held it earlier. What the hell is this? There's some kids here. A firefighter. Oh, here's the town hall. Memorial, don't touch. And the angry
Mom
mob.
gave me a job to do. Let's not disappoint her.
Yeah, okay. So the mob is now gone, and everything's back to normalcy, more or less. What about over here? Just some street. Leon Estates. Illuminated sign. KGFL radio station. Okay. We can't seem to be able to enter in there though. What does it say?
Dear listeners, after many years of service to our community, we've been forced to cease operation due to budget cuts. Thank you for your support over the years. In honor of our lovely mayor, we've left the light on. Eliza, brace yourself. The unpaid electricity bill is coming.
Okay, so the radio station has closed its doors. That's kind of sad. We can go here as well. Oh, is this a diner? Oh, well, or rather, let's go and see that if this takes us back to where the sheriff's office is and the barber shop. Yes, okay, it does take us back here. Okay, I managed to barely read that it says a diner there on that poster. Okay, we got seafood in the desert, apparently. Rocky Mountain oysters. Well, at least they can get fresh deliveries of food and other goods from these trains that are passing by. Dumpsters.
Vandalism? That's what you're into, huh? Not that I'm judging.
Maybe you should.
So this is where that stench comes from.
We also got a motorcycle here.
Now this is a queen among motorcycles. Yup, you definitely can't beat a Corley. Being caught hot wiring this beauty is a one-way ticket to hell.
Yeah. Especially if the owner of that motorcycle happens to be someone like Ben Throttle.
Rocky Mountain oysters? Ew, seafood? In the desert?
Well, it has to be pretty damn fresh seafood. But why is it a neon sign of a hamburger instead of a fish or something? Or maybe sushi.
Rocky Mountain oysters? Ew, seafood? In the desert?
I really need to figure out how can I skip the dialogue.
Rocky Mountain oysters?
Oh, yeah, okay.
Ew, seafood? In the desert?
Just how long is this train?
I can't stop that train. I can't believe you'd even ask. It's almost like you're trying to kill me.
Well, don't worry, Betty. I don't think that you can die in this game.
No way to the other side while the train's passing, and it's not stopping anytime soon.
Direction
There's a
sign.
motel and a gas station nearby.
Motel and a gas station. Okay. We could go to the diner there, and maybe we will. I'm not sure that how long I've been playing, but I may as well stop here. But let's enter the diner.
Guys, I already told you, I don't know my name, so let's go with Lola for now.
Great! Now that you got that cleared up, are you about ready to order something?
See, the thing is, Mike, I'd rather eat roadkill.
Well, I've got great news for you then.
Ugh, gross.
So, gorgeous, what is it going to be? Food poisoning or a night out in town with John Slim?
John
Easy,
Slim.
Boy Scout. Keep your hair on. The mayor said to wait. I'm sure she has the best people working on it.
Indeed she has! Hi guys, I'm Betty. Animal Whisperer, she of the bottomless pockets, and savior of memoryless towns.
Oh, look, guys! It's the mayor's daughter!
Where did you hear that?
How do you
News
know?
travels fast in a small town like this. Anyway, welcome to Mike's Diner. I trust you're here to eat, and not waste my time like these yahoos.
Yeah, I don't think that I want to eat anything that comes out from this filthy kitchen. But a heavy sleeper there. But okay, I think I'm gonna end this episode here. And in the next episode, well, let's try and look for what was the guy's name? Marco? Oh yeah, the guy who stole the toolbox. So let's try to find him and try to make some sort of a deal to get the toolbox back. So, until then, thank you for watching once again, and see you next time for more 3 Minutes to Midnight.